What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video, we're diving into the newly released track from ZAYN titled What I Am. I believe this will be leading us into a new album cycle for ZAYN, which I'm very excited about. So I cannot wait to see what he delivers in this new single. If you guys love ZAYN and all things One Direction, you got to check out Patreon. I have the One Direction movie as a full uncut album reaction. I have the San Siro concert. I have all of the One Direction albums as full uncut album reactions. I have the solo albums, most of them. I think I might have all of ZAYN's. You can look on there before you join, but I think I have all of ZAYN's as full uncut album reactions, including Icarus Falls, which was such an amazing record. But I'm really excited to dive into this. So in today's video, we're doing What I Am. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, all that stuff. You know, when ZAYN drops an album, I will be doing an album reaction that day. So let's get into it.
I've been drinking absinthe. I just did the math, it ain't adding up.
Wait, why did that first line actually sound like it had some like country music to it?
I've been drinking absinthe. I just did the math, it ain't adding up.
It's the way he says absinthe.
I've been drinking absinthe. I just did the math, it ain't adding up. I've had enough of running around this ball game. You can know your own name, I won't give it up.
It's those kind of runs like that. It's like so signature of ZAYN, but it's also one of my favorite things about him. It's like he'll take one random like syllable or one word or one whatever, and he'll run with that for just a little bit while he gets into his next line. So pretty.
Your own name, I won't
Come on.
give it up. Am I crazy? Am I foolish?
Oh,
Am I stupid for playing these games with you? If I told you I love you, would you say that it's fucked up? If I told you to fly,
wait, there's something so cool about that pre-chorus before it dropped. So what I'm kind of hearing here, this is a very interesting style from ZAYN in the sense that I've never really heard him use this approach before, but I love it. It's got this almost like folk and indie sort of approach to R&B. And I don't know if I'm just, putting the R&B in there because it is ZAYN and his voice just naturally has that R&B groove to it. But it feels like if Bon Iver was doing like R&B, which is a huge fucking compliment. Like that is not an easy thing to pull off right here. And he sounds incredible doing it.
if I told you I love you, would you say that it's fucked up? If I told you to fly, would you say that you loved us?
Woo!
Don't take me for what I'm saying, just take me for what I am. Cause this is where I'm staying, my 2 feet are in the sand.
Oh, I feel like don't take me for what I'm saying, just take me for what I am is probably like the best moment you can get when you're in a friendship, relationship, family, doesn't matter. Somebody who can see you for who you really are and not just who you are either trying to be or want to be or trying to impress, doesn't matter in those things. You want to have that person that can see through all of those guards that you have put up and be able to see the true you. That's where you're going to experience real love. And that's what ZAYN's saying here. I don't want you to love me for what I'm saying. I just want you to love me for what I am.
I've been reading old shit and I can't make sense of it.
Yes.
Ain't no conspiracy that can save me. Living in the moment feels good to me till it hurts.
Wait, what? Okay. Here's what I'm getting. I'm getting pieces of the ZAYN that was in One Direction just because of the musical style, right? That's not the kind of musical style he did on his own. So I'm getting these little pieces of ZAYN's One Direction days. And I think that's where that folk and indie, almost like rock sort of style, you could hear it right there. It had like a soft rock approach to it, but at the same time, still having that R&B delivery. I'll take it back a little bit so you can get what I'm saying, but that's fucking so this is why I love what I do. This is why I love what I do, because almost no song goes unnoticed by these artists that I love because I'm sitting down to record these videos and then I get to see the growth of them. And that is truly, I have a proud dad moment.
No conspiracy that can save me. Living in a moment feels good to me till it hurts, and I need somebody.
Ooh!
Am I crazy? Am I foolish? Am I stupid for playing these games?
Let's go.
With you? If I told you I love you,
Woo!
would you say that it's fucked up? If I told you to fly in, would you say that you loved her? Don't take me for what I'm saying, just take me for what I am. 'Cause this is where I'm staying, my 2 feet are in the sand.
Oh yeah.
Take me as I am, I'm tired of dancing around the point.
He's got so much fucking soul right here.
Feet are in the sand. Take me as I am, I'm tired of dancing around the point. Sharpen its jagged like the shape of glass, and it steals my voice.
Oh my god. Okay, that is such a fucking like memorable moment in the song. Just what all the instruments kind of like everything kind of falls just for a moment to Zayn, for Zayn to have like this vocal presence right here.
Sharpen its
Look, you'll feel it right here.
jagged like the shape of glass, and it steals my voice.
Right there. It like the note hits and like it's got resonance, like it's still going, but it gives it just enough time for Zayn to have that last little note.
Glass, and it steals my voice.
Just hold it. Yeah, dude.
If I told you I love you, would you say that it's fucked up? If I told you to fly in, would you say that you loved her? Don't take me for what I'm saying, just take me for what I am. 'Cause this is where I'm staying, my 2 feet are in the sand. If I told you I loved you, would you say that it's fucked up? If I told you to fly in, would you say that you loved her? Don't take me
New
for what
Zayn.
I'm saying, just take me for what I am. 'Cause this is where I'm staying, my 2 feet are in the sand.
That's a perfect way to start my Friday. Hearing Zayn do a folk and indie inspired R&B-ish track is fucking amazing. You know, you have that natural vibrato and natural delivery from Zayn that almost always gives that R&B significance. But I do feel that I hear a little bit of that One Direction sound, his time in One Direction. I hear a little bit of that sound here coming back to life, but in a much new presence. And it's so incredible to hear that because I always thought it was interesting because he did that style so well in One Direction. You know, he'd still take the high notes and stuff, but then when he went on his own, it was like straight up R&B, which huge fan of. So like, it's cool to hear little implements of that coming back in. At the same time, I don't know what this whole album's gonna sound like, but you already know that I'm completely fucking stoked for it. I think that Zayn sounds so angelic through this, as always, but there's like an added touch. And I don't know if it's that little bit of like the harmonies that come from like folk and indie. Like I said before, it's like if Bon Iver was doing R&B, and I think that's a really fucking cool thing to be even included in. And Zayn's honestly like an incredible artist that, you know, I've seen him do a lot of amazing stuff already. And like, you just never know what's next, right? But I always know he's going to be pushing the boundaries because he's an artist that is willing to step back and take time and, you know, get off of social media and spend time working on the music. And you know that when he gets into that mode, something incredible is coming. And if this is the lead single, who knows what this album's gonna sound like. But all I know is if he's experimenting like this, I cannot wait. ZAYN has always been one of my favorite vocalists in music since I started reacting to him, because I saw him on stage. I saw him naturally hit notes that didn't even make sense to me. And all to know that all the while he's doing all these things, including being the absolute celebrity that he is, dealing with his own mental health issues that are very similar to mine. So I do feel that inspiration and influence over my life as well. If ZAYN can do it, doesn't mean I can do it, but if ZAYN can do it, I can at least feel inspired enough to try to do it. But this is fucking amazing. I hope that we keep hearing this sound from him, even if he doesn't put a lot of this on the record and it just is something that he does, you know, once off or every once in a while. But I can say that especially when he said absinthe, I heard a country twang there, which I was a huge fan of. And last but not least, I need to see a live performance of this once he does one, because I want to hear if that country twang comes to life as well. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys smash like, hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to check out Patreon. If you like ZAYN, there's a ton of ZAYN content over there. If you like One Direction, oh my God. I love you guys. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.